This was a kind of defensive, grinded out type game through three quarters, then this offensive explosion in the fourth, 43 points. What changed? What enabled that change?
Just getting stops. Down the stretch, it was who's going to get the stop first. We were able to do that. Miles made some huge plays for us down the stretch. The pace of the game probably wasn't what was anticipated when you look at the rosters and look at how both teams play, but it happens, and we just got to figure out a way to win.
What are these fourth quarters, these games like for you when you're playing a point guard like a LaMelo Ball or a Damian Lillard, and you two are going back and forth like you have lately?
It's fun. It's fun. I mean, I think you got to love the opportunities to play against other great players. It kind of comes down to who can make the most plays down the stretch. But I don't think it's about one-on-one matchups. I think obviously 5 guys on the floor, so just figuring out who can make plays down the stretch.
It seems like this team over the past few weeks has almost always been the more poised one down the stretch. It would be impressive anyway, but especially when you consider the age, the experience on this roster. What do you attribute that to?
Experience. Early in the year we were losing some clutch games, figuring out how to close games. I think the switch really flipped after that New York game where we've been better down the stretch, figuring that out. So, I think losing and, that experience, getting that experience of losing games and having to figure it out on the fly has really helped us.
How would you describe the confidence in this locker room, and how impactful can that be here on the second half of the season?
Yeah, we have a ton of confidence in each other and ourselves. And I think that's important that it's that way. I think we go into every game believing that we can win, and that's important, especially as we get into the second half of the season. We're going to see teams the second time. Teams are going to be more healthy than, we've seen some teams. So, you just got to be ready to go.
16 points, 13 assists as the Pacers close out another one tonight, JJ.